All right, here we are, folks. It is the first weekend of October. There's still lots of great racing happening this weekend, but we're slowly getting to the time of the year where more and more racing series are getting to their final rounds of the year or of the season of 2025. But don't you worry, I still have 10 amazing racing events to recommend to you for this weekend. Hey, folks, and welcome back to another episode here at Race Plaza Media, where I break down for you what you can watch and where you can watch all kinds of racing things this weekend. Today, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to start off number one with a two-wheel racing type of event for you for this weekend. If you've been following our channel, you know that this type of racing is one of our channel favorites. Of course, I'm talking about MotoGP. The guys from MotoGP, Moto2, and Moto3 will be heading to Asia this weekend for the Indonesian Grand Prix. Of course, if you've been following MotoGP this season, you already know that we've already crowned our rider champion of 2025. Spoiler alert, it is none other than number 93, Marc Marquez, has taken the crown once again. He's now the 7th-time world champion in MotoGP. So excited for him. But nonetheless, I would still tune in to this weekend's Indonesian Grand Prix. It will be a fun race nonetheless. It's been a really interesting season, especially this last couple of races. We've had some unexpected people higher up in the top 10, top 5s, and even on the podium. And as per usual, MotoGP, Moto2, and Moto3, you'll be able to watch via their video pass. So, a paid subscription. Number two, I want to mention one more two-wheel category to you, and that is the FIM Motocross World Championship is competing this weekend at the Ironman Raceway. It's the championship of the nations. So we have different nations competing this weekend, and you'll be able to watch that on MXGP TV. And if you're a Supercross fan or a Pro Motocross fan, you'll be able to see some familiar faces there representing the United States. Next up, number three, the guys are finally back after another break. They have now made their way to Singapore for the Singapore Grand Prix. Of course, I am talking about Formula One. The guys are all back. Let's see how they will fare this weekend. Of course, there's been some turbulence last time in Baku, Azerbaijan, with the McLarens not doing quite as well and Max taking another win this season. So we will see if things go back to the normal of 2025 with the McLaren in 1-2, or if we have another mix-up or another surprise podium with both Nico Hülkenberg and now Carlos Sainz getting on the podium this year, with both of them being definitely surprise podium winners of 2025. And as per usual, here in the US, you'll be able to watch Formula One on F1 TV. In number four, we have another big race happening in Singapore at the Marina Bay Circuit, and that is, of course, F1 Academy. The women are back finally. So excited that they're getting into their penultimate round. Of course, they have two races. They have a race on Saturday, which has a reverse grid from the front. And then we also have the second race on Sunday. I always highly recommend tuning into F1 Academy. It's always very fun. It's bite-sized and it's for free because you'll also be able to watch that either on the F1 TV app or you'll be able to watch that for free on YouTube. Next up, number five. It wouldn't be a top 10 race weekend list from us or a race weekend in general here in the US if I wouldn't mention some NASCAR for you. This weekend, we have the NASCAR Cup Series, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, as well as the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, all competing at the Charlotte Roval. So you'll be able to tune into that for the Cup Series. You will watch that on USA and HBO. The Xfinity Series you'll be able to watch on CW, and the Craftsman Truck Series you'll be able to watch on FS1. And you will also be able to listen to all three on SiriusXM with your subscription. Next up, number six. I want to give you something that I don't always highlight in my top 10 events for the weekend, but nonetheless, it's something very, very fun, and that is the Renault Clio Cup. They all drive their little Renault vehicles. They're a little small, compact. There's lots of vehicles on the grid. The elbows are out, so there's lots of action, and it feels like they're just buzzing around on the grid. And it's really, really fun to watch. And the great thing is, it's for free to watch for you on YouTube. We have 3 different Renault Clio Cups competing this weekend, all at the Paul Ricard circuit. We have the Renault Clio Cup Italia, we have the Renault Clio Cup Middle Europe, and we also have the Renault Clio Cup France. So you have 3 different Renault Clio Cups races to tune into, all of them, like I said, for free on YouTube. Next up for number 7, I also wanted to give you something else that's for free for you to watch, and that is the British GT Championship. They are racing a 2-hour endurance race this weekend that you'll be able to tune into for free on YouTube, and they will be racing in Donington Park. And this is their last race of the season. So if you want to watch some British GT Championship, definitely tune in for this last race. And in number 8, I have another final round race weekend for the European Rally Championship. They're heading to Croatia for their final rally of the season. So definitely tune into that if you're following the European Rally Championship. Even if you're not and you're just curious, because rally is absolutely bonkers. I love it. It's wild. But I always have a hard time with the Rally TV app, which is where you'll be able to watch the full races, all the different legs, of course. But yeah, if you're able to fight through the app and manage it, then I highly recommend tuning in for it. Or on YouTube, they also have highlights, but not the full legs, unfortunately. For number 9, I have another final chance opportunity for you. Extreme E is also going into their final lap this weekend. You'll be able to watch that for free on YouTube. This one is really exciting because it is green, aka it's electric vehicles going cross country, and like I said, free. We love free things. And so if you want to maybe try it out once, do it now. And then so that way next season, when they come back in 2026, you'll be able to follow the full season right from the beginning on YouTube. And number 10, last but not least, I cannot leave without letting you guys know about the European Truck Championship. That is happening again this weekend for the final time this year. So we have 4 races for you for this weekend. They have 2 races on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and all of them are for free for you to watch on YouTube. They have coverage in English, they have coverage in German, as well as in Spanish. So you're able to tune in for that. Of course, the top category has already announced their winner or have finalized their winner last time around, Norbert Kish. However, it is still some fun racing. If you follow our channel, you know my brother is obsessed with it. So he will definitely be watching it this weekend. And probably by default, I'll be tuning into some of it as well. Speaking of, what will I be tuning into this weekend? I'll definitely be watching MotoGP, for sure Formula One, also F1 Academy, and then probably by default, because my brother's watching it, I'll watch some of the European Truck Racing Championship, but I think I will already have my hands full with MotoGP, F1, and F1 Academy, and I'm expecting some good racing this weekend. So let me know in the comments what you'll be tuning into this weekend. I'm always curious to find out what other people are watching, and also let me know if there's something that is not listed in my top 10 that you would recommend people tune into, small or big. Anything, as long as it's available for people to watch either through subscription or even better, if it's for free for people to watch. Let me know in the comments below, chime in, and if not, we will see you again on Monday and early next week, either on Spotify or on YouTube, with our race recaps of the weekend and any news or anything else racing related that we would like to share with you. So with that, I will leave you guys for today. Have a wonderful 1st October weekend. Hopefully it treats you well, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.